Hi guys. So I'm gonna ask you a weird question. When was the last time you went to the bathroom? How long did it take you to get there? Maybe you were in a rush. Maybe you complained a bit on how these things don't get maintained anymore. Or maybe you went to a stall and realized that there wasn't toilet paper in there, and you quickly zoomed out of there to get to the next stall. Or maybe you're just a little too late for that. I've been in both. So imagine what life would be like without toilets, without a sink to wash your hands and make sure that you stay clean. Imagine what our life would be like without these things. Some people don't have to imagine it because that's their life. Did you know that there are 4.2 billion people that don't have access to sanitation services like toilets? And that there are 800 children who die from diarrheal diseases every single day just because they don't have access to these things? That's insane. So even before the pandemic, and most definitely more so because of it, we are facing a global sanitation crisis. And I, for one, refuse to let it go unnoticed. Last year when I was passing out little clothespins with toilets on it, people were asking me, okay, this is an issue. What can I do to help? And sadly, the one thing I could tell them was to be grateful and to spread awareness for this issue. And I have that same call for you guys today. But I also have a little extra that you guys can do to help support this issue. Before I tell you about that though, let me tell you about a town called Keswa in an African country named Angola. My grandmother and her team of missionaries, with support from the Florida United Methodist Conference, have been going there for a couple of years, but it wasn't until last year that they were able to help supply running water for that town for the first time. Finally, the kids were able to line up to get their hands washed for dinner. They were beyond grateful, and my grandmother has come to know them personally, and they're really kind and wonderful people. But when my grandmother asked the leaders what their next most important need was, they said toilets. Because even after the hand washing and even after the water, they still need a place for those kids to do what they need to without risking disease, without risking it hurting the food supply and the water itself, and there are just so many issues that come with it. And so that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm asking you guys for help to do this. I am asking you today, if you're willing and able, to donate to the GoFundMe page that will be somewhere linked with this video, so that my grandmother and her team can have the supplies and the materials to help build those toilets in Keswa, Angola. I know it's a big ask, but I'm excited to see what we can do and the smiles that will be on their faces too. For those of you who aren't willing, or if this isn't the right time, I completely understand and I don't want to force you to do anything, but we do still have that first calling to help remind people just how blessed we are to be in this country, to be around the people that we do, and to have toilets. Thank you. So, Emma, shh. Emma, shh. Able to help provide the town with with running water for the first time. I refuse to let it go unnoticed. I've been going there for a couple of years. Before I tell you about that though, Emma.